66-64 was the final as the Sun Devils came back to defeat the USC Trojans. Keenan and Jacob Rosenfarb here for House of Sparky Jacob. I mean, ASU trailed by 8 at halftime, and then they came back and they won the game by 2. What do you think Coach Bobby Hurley said to his team at halftime that must have just sparked them to do something great?
You have to think it was some sort of epic speech. I mean, this was a comeback for the ages for ASU. Didn't score for a good 11, 12-minute period, still came out victorious. Don't see that a whole often.
And you look at the USC side of things, and you saw Jonah Mathew put up 22 points, and he was on fire from the get-go. It seemed like in the second half, and especially the last 10 minutes of the second half, Mathew really slowed down a lot. And how did ASU do that?
I think it was a team effort. They really instituted the press. They really pushed that harder come second half. They really placed an emphasis on shaking up the USC guards, really getting them out of their rhythm, and it worked really effectively.
And now, with the end of the game, oh my gosh, Remy Martin, did your heart stop too when that swirling around and twirling?
Of course, that was, Bobby Hurley said after game, that hit every part of the rim, and he wasn't lying. That was such a phenomenal shot for an incredible game by Remy. Really came into his own in the second half, really took hold of the offense, and it was, a fantastic performance from Remy.
Now, if you had any other all-stars of the game, especially for ASU, who would they be?
They mentioned, Remy Martin and Alonzo Verge mentioned post-game the efforts of Tayshawn Cherry and Jalen House. They weren't great offensively, but their effort on the defensive end, their push in the press was really impactful for ASU and really provided that spark that they needed come second half.
Sun Devils on a 3-game win streak now as they'll head up next week over to the farm to do battle with the Stanford Cardinal. For HouseOfSparky.com, Jake and Rosenfarb, Keenan.